Mafunzo New Curriculum Television TV. Today, it is a very special day, especially to my learners and all the learners across the diverse who are undertaking their final exam as we come closer to the end of term 1, 2024. So today I want to do thorough revision touching various issues. And today I want to start with grade 6 SST Social Studies. And I want to go through the revision of various questions which pose a great difficult to many learners. Number 1, identify the largest country in Eastern Africa. We all know Eastern Africa is comprised of 11 countries, whereby the smallest, of course, is Djibouti, and the largest is Sudan, followed by Ethiopia. So the largest country in this connection is Sudan, whose kilometers in square is 1,861,484 kilometers square. Number 2, Eastern Africa lies within latitude and within which longitudes? Answer. Eastern Africa lies within latitude 23 degrees north and 12 degrees south, and the longitude 22 degrees east and 51 degrees east. Remember this, boys and girls. The whole of Eastern Africa lies to the east of the prime meridian. Number 3, the largest language group in Kenya is, and also it is also the largest in Eastern Africa. Remember this, a language group is a group of people who speak similarly a language which is almost similar. So here we have quite a number of language groups. Examples are like the Bantu, the Nilotes, the Kushites, the Semites, and of course we saw the Europeans and the Asians also came. But the largest of all, the largest group, the largest language group in Kenya is none other than the Bantu. The Bantu originated from Central Africa. To be more specific, they came from Congo-Cameroon border. And to be more specific, the area they came from was Katanga, which is known for its rich mineral. It is rich with minerals, gold, copper, and what have you. Next, the County Executive Committee in Kenya. Remember, in Kenya, we have got 2 forms of government. We have the so-called national government, and also we have the county government. So the County Executive Committee comprises of the governor himself, the deputy governor, and of course, the cabinet. The National Government Executive Committee comprises of the president, the deputy president, the cabinet secretaries, etc. Next number. Identify the main source of the national and account government revenue, respectively. The government is not like a human being who can work and earn money. A government's money comes from various sources. These sources are 1, taxes, and these taxes are they are normally collected by KRA, Kenya Revenue Authority. They also collect their money also from parking fee, rent, farms, government houses. So when they rent out to clients, those clients, they pay those rents and the money goes to the government. Also through payment of trade licenses, and don't forget, also all those people who are taken to the court. And if in one way or another you are fined to pay a fine, that money goes to the government. So those are some of the various ways in which the government collects its revenue. Next, Name two lakes that were formed through downwarping. Downwarping happens when a land comes inwards and then it sinks and it creates a basin. Two examples of such lakes which were formed through downwarping or depressional are Lake Victoria, which is actually, it belongs to 3 countries, that is Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and also Lake Kivu in Rwanda. Residue mountains are also known as icebergs, or you can call them eroded mountains. They are as a result of erosion. And good examples of these mountains are like Mount Ahaga and Tibesti. Next, what is the main tourist attraction in Kenya? The main tourist attraction in Kenya is none other than wildlife. Of course, there are other tourist attractions like beautiful scenery, like wonderful climate, like the hospitality of the people of Eastern Africa and also Kenya, the good climate, the weather is so beautiful. Now, when you go to the coast, when you go to Mombasa, to the coast, the main tourist attraction is none other than the sandy beaches. Identify the lakes that are found at the western branch of the Rift Valley. Remember, the Great Rift Valley. The Great Rift Valley, it originates all the way from Middle East Jordan. It crosses the Red Sea. Once it crosses the Red Sea, it enters Ethiopia into what we call Ethiopian Highland Branch. And then this Ethiopian Highland Branch, it enters Kenya through Lake Turkana, and now it becomes the Eastern Branch. Then there's another branch that passes through sides of Kakamega. It goes down to Lake Malawi, Lake Tanganyika, and what have you. So lakes that are found in the western branch of the Rift Valley are like Lake Albert, Lake Edward, Lake Kivu, Lake Tanganyika, and of course, Lake Malawi. Remember also the latitudes. There are those main latitudes, and for example, we have the equator, which is marked 0 degrees. Next to it, up the northern hemisphere, we have the tropical Capricorn, which is marked 66 degrees, 66, the 23.5 degrees north. Then we have the Arctic Circle, which is 66.5 degrees north. Then there, the topmost part of the earth is North Pole, and also remember there's also South Pole. Next, which arm of the government deals with the lawbreakers? Automatically, it is the judiciary. Judicially, it has to do with the courts, all the way beginning all the way from the highest court in the land, that is the Supreme Court. And finally, but not least, to end this animal-human conflict, the only solution is to fence the national parks, our game reserves, with an electric fence. And with that one, boys and girls, I'm sure you are more than equipped to tackle the exam. See you next time.